Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. I got a question on Friday and I was away for the weekend, so I am just now getting to the question from Friday, which was on 13C, but I think per usual I'm going to run through the whole thing just to get myself up to snuff here. So on 13, we have a function f is defined as f of x equals 3e to the 2x squared. Find the derivative. So f prime of x is the derivative of e to the x is e to the x. So e to the whatever is e to the whatever times the derivative of what's inside because of the chain rule. And the derivative of what's inside is 4x. So we end up with 12x e to the 2x squared. For what value of x, this is part B, for what value of x is the slope of the tangent line to the graph of f equal to 2? So when is this equal to 2? So 12x e to the 2x squared equal to 2. Now this says free response, technology permitted. So I don't have any clue how to do this algebraically, so I'm just going to type this in. 12x e to the 2x squared, and then y equals 2. So equation 1, equation 2, and where do they intersect? And I see a crazy thing here. And then y equals 2 should just be a flat line. So I really don't need to see much more than out of here. So I'm going to go back to my window and go from like -2 to 2. And then here I'm going to go from -3 to 3 just because I like to keep it symmetrical. Let's look at this a closer peek at what's going on. So that's that first example. And so there's our answer. Just second trace, intersect, find the x coordinate. First curve is our 12x e to the 2x squared. Second curve, y equals 2, enter, enter. And here at the bottom, 0.1584. X equals 0.1584993. So then part C, for what values of x does the tangent line to the graph of f intersect the x-axis at the point 1/2, 0? So let me try to wrap my head around what's going on here. So we have the graph of this function. For what values of x the tangent? Okay, so the function looks something like this. So for what value or values of x does the tangent line to the graph intersect the point 1/2, 0, which would be, here's 1, and there would be 1/2, 0. So I'm pretty much looking for a spot where the tangent line is going to intersect that point. That is an interesting question. So so there's some point xy on the graph such that oh golly, this is a tough one. Such that the slope here goes through 1/2, 0. So the slope of this line is y minus 0 over x minus a half. That's the slope of the tangent line. So we're looking to see when the derivative here equals that. So when does the derivative equal that? When does the slope of the curve equal that? Oops, sorry, I'm off the graph. When does the slope of the curve, aka the derivative, equal the slope between this generic point xy and the point 1/2 comma 0? And so it's kind of, I guess it's a system of equations, because there's one equation with an x and a y, and your other equation with an x and a y is the original, so y equals 3e to the 2x squared. And so if y equals this, then we'll just plug that in there. So we're doing 3e to the 2x squared over x minus a half equal 12x e to the 2x squared. Now I can divide both, can't divide both sides by a variable because I believe I lose. So I can use technology, so I think I may end up just typing this in the calculator, left side, right side. Actually, let me just go ahead and do that. I might be able to cross multiply, factor out, but I'm still not positive that'll work. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and type in left side, right side. 12x e to the 2x squared, that's that side, and the other side is going to be 3e to the 2x squared divided by x minus 1/2. And there's my left side. Oh, 12x e to the 2x squared. And then the other graph is there. So I essentially want to know where those are intersecting at what x coordinates. So let me change my window, because I definitely just can focus in like -2 to 2 and see really what's happening here. Here's 12x e to the 2x squared, and here comes the other one. Okay, so I guess they are only intersecting once. Maybe I can look just to be sure that nothing's happening a little bit higher or a little bit lower. I'm going to open it up just a touch here. 12x e to the 2x squared. And then my other crazy side. Okay, so point of intersection is going to be your answer. Did it ask for the point, or did it ask for what value or values of x? So second trace intersect, enter, 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 and that value of x would be -0.309. While I have you still on this video, I'm gonna check this because I don't trust myself. Though that second one was tough. I mean, I'm confident, but I want to be certain. So page 209. You probably already know because you have done this and looked at the answers, but I don't. Okay, so part B is 0.158. Beautiful. Part C is giving me, oh, it's giving me 2 answers, and I only came up with one of them. Quit. 1 plus √5 divided by 4, which is 0.809. I didn't get that answer. And 1 minus √5 divided by 4, is negative 0.309. That one I did get. So it's 1 plus or minus root 5 over 4, which equals negative 0.309, which is the one I got. And that also equals 0.809, which I didn't get. So I probably just haven't opened my window. Something, it seems that this is 1 and this is 2. At 0.809, something else is also happening, but it's probably happening off. So I did open it up negative 25 to positive 25, but apparently I didn't open it up enough because they're telling me there's another answer. Ah, there it is. So second trace, intersect. And you know, I'm a little, oh sorry, I'm a little annoyed with myself that I didn't get that. I was a little bit skeptical and opened up my window a little bit, but obviously not enough. And in hindsight, I got the visual for myself in the beginning. There are obviously 2 places where this happens. Because my initial graph looked like this, I was going to have a tangent line that could go through it that way, and I was going to have a tangent line that could go through it this way as well. And I didn't, because this graph does that curvature thing, it was bound to have that really steep slope, whatever it might be, once and then again twice, going through 1/2 comma 0. So it would probably hit it, I don't know, if this is bowing out, it's going to eventually hit it and be a tangent to it. Shoot, so I should have gotten that, but mystery solved. That's definitely a tough question. So thanks for that question. And have a good last week, kids. Have everything in by, well, the weekend is fine. I'll run through the grades on Monday and probably do the final grades on Monday. All right, take care.